What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on my Mean Girls experience from when I used to do the Disney princess thing at Disney World. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I love to get subscribers, who doesn't, on YouTube. And don't forget to share this video with someone who you think might find it interesting. Okay, so today's video is on my experience with girls being mean to me in the Disney entertainment world. And let me just start by saying that the girls who were mean to me, there were very few of them. But as you know how it is, human nature, I feel like we can tend to focus on the negative things, or like the one bad thing somebody says to you, we can tend to focus on that as human beings. It's just kind of, you know, but it's important to remember the positive times. And that's what I try to do with the Disney princess thing. I almost try to just forget that those things ever happened, but at the same time, I want to remember and learn from, you know, things that happen, you know, challenges that we face in our lives. So, and also, I don't know if you guys remember my friend Rachel Hankle, who did Confessions of a Retired Disney Princess with me. She used to perform Snow White, or was friends with Snow White, however you want to say it. Okay, so Rachel texted me. I think the only mean girl situation I remember is my first day when I walked into the break room in Norway. No one said hi, but one girl said, "Wow, you're tall." Okay, and she said that after that day she wore the Alice in Wonderland flats after that. Oh, she let me know that I could share that. And then Rachel also wrote, if you remember my one really good friend, and I'll leave her name out, she was a character manager. Any off time I would have, I would just try to go find her, so I really didn't try to make friends with the girls. If I was there full time, that probably would have been a different story. But yeah, I totally agree with Rachel. Like she only did it part-time, so she didn't really have a chance or much opportunity to really build like a strong foundation of a relationship with any of the girls. Yeah, I feel super blessed that I got Rachel out of the whole Disney entertainment thing. Like, and I hope that all of you, if you guys ever go work for Disney Entertainment, that you're able to make a friend like what Rachel was for me, because she's just been like joy. But as far as Rachel's mean girl story, like girls can, you know, we're sensitive, and for somebody to say that, it's like those girls didn't even say hi, they just said, "Wow, you're tall." Like, and Rachel's height is a whole other topic that I think I'll leave a link below for one of my videos that I did on height in case anybody's interested in watching that. But so now let's get into my stories. So first, before I get into this, I feel like I have to give a little bit of backstory. You know, Disney Entertainment, it has its own culture and way of doing things. I'm sure that's the same for any department in Disney World. It could be very cliquey. I had 2 left feet, and I think if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I've talked about how I was not that great of a dancer. So in the poll of Disney Entertainment, I feel like I was low, as far as face characters go especially, I was low on the totem pole. Like I had one character that I could perform, well, 2, Pocahontas and Princess Jasmine were who I was friends with. Because I had 2 left feet, I was not useful for shows, stage shows, or things like that. I don't know how they do it now, but at the time we were color coded, and I was a color code green, which was really low, and then I think it went blue, and then yellow, and then red, and like if you were red, you were awesome. You could totally be a great dancer for stage shows. I want to say Rachel was a red. Long story short, if you were a good dancer, probably you were going to be cast at Hollywood Studios. If you go to Hollywood Studios, you'll notice there's a lot of stage shows over there. And at the time they used to have a parade, and they also have the Fantasmic show. The 2 characters that I performed, Princess Jasmine and Pocahontas, were in the Fantasmic show. I assume they still are, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Even though like those 2 roles didn't really do a lot in the dancing department, I want to say they did other things, like aside from just being Pocahontas and Princess Jasmine in that show. And so I don't know, I guess I never did, I feel like I could have done it. Like I don't feel like you needed to be a super talented dancer, but some of the things that you do, like they just want you to be coordinated. It was kind of exclusive, like to be at Hollywood Studios. most people were extra talented if you were at Hollywood Studios, and they knew that they were extra talented, and they were always very self-confident. I felt, at least me being insecure about my dancing, the fact that they were secure in themselves, you know, it just, they came off to me as very confident. Perhaps some of them were cocky. I don't want to say full of themselves, but you know, they thought they were hot stuff. And I worked in Disney Entertainment from 04 to 09, so you know, this is going back a few years. But it's important for you to know about the entertainment hierarchy and how things go. So then you have all the big dogs over at Hollywood Studios, and then you've got Magic Kingdom people, which is a mix of like everybody. You know, you've got mega talented character performers, and then you've got, you know, more humble character performers there. It's a big hodgepodge. Epcot I loved because there were no stage shows at Epcot. There were no dancers at the time that I worked there. When I was doing Princess Jasmine full time, I was happy at Epcot. You had all the foreigners, which my parents were ethnic, so like I connected to all of these, you know, if you like ethnic people or international people, you know, you'd be happy at Epcot. I loved languages. That was my park that I loved. It was a very laid back atmosphere at Epcot, not uptight at all. It was very chill. And then you had Animal Kingdom, which Animal Kingdom had the Lion King show, and you've got mega talented performers there as well.